My camera is crap.
Hello and welcome everyone to Cybercast episode 269, the Transformer Action Figure Podcast Show. My name is Hex, and got a good show for you guys. We don't have a collection spotlight, but if you guys are ever interested in having your collection shown off on the show, go ahead and take as many pictures that your collection demands. So if it's a smaller collection, you take fewer pictures. If it's a large collection, you'll take a lot more. Send those in an email to me, or if it takes multiple emails, that's fine. Just put on there, this is, one of 8 or one of 2 or whatever, so I can keep track of it, and send an email to me at g1hexatron@gmail.com, and we'll take a look at those at the next show. For Mount Rushmore, doing it a little bit different just because games have been around for a long time. So we're going to name our top 6 gaming franchises of all time, I guess you could say. So mine are all kind of lately. But anyways, let's start off with the introductions. We're going to go Dalton, Rick, Dakota, and Sport. That's the order now, because I didn't tell you earlier.
Well, you can find me everywhere at Daltonians TFs and on YouTube as Daltonian95.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram as Shatrdglassjazz.
You can find me everywhere as the Angry Mike, at the real Angry Mike, excuse me.
Oh my goodness, I knew it was you. You can find me here on YouTube as Sportimus, and on Facebook as Sportimus Prime, Twitter as Sportimus Prime, and on Instagram as Sportimus_Prime.
All right, and you can find me, Hex, or G1Xtron on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook page, the G1Xtron. All right, so let's go ahead. First off, Jackson Savage, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us. What, Dalton, are your top 6 video game franchises?
All right, well, I'm going to have to go with one that's been spiking in popularity, especially lately with it being added to Steam, and that is going to be the Halo franchise. I mean, it's been a launch title, I believe, a couple of times, if I'm not mistaken, and
it's every year except for the last one, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it. I think the Master Chief Collection launched with the Xbox One.
Yeah.
But 5 did not. 5 did not, and 4 did not. 4 didn't launch with the 360.
The first 2 did, though, right?
Yeah.
1 and 3.
It was 1 and 3. 1 and 3 were launch titles. Yeah, and the Master Chief.
Infinite's going to be a launch title. Super Mario Brothers. It's been going for 35 years, somewhere around there. At least 30 years.
Long time.
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda, just under that. So I had them all down. Elder Scrolls, they've been gaining popularity, especially Skyrim.
I'm not
Skyrim
good at those games.
So I loved Oblivion. I didn't like Morrowind, and Skyrim, I don't know. It felt like the gameplay was a step in the right direction, but it just wasn't as fun as Oblivion and the 2 major updates that came with Oblivion, Knights of the Nine and Shivering Isles, I think is what it was called. I don't know. Oblivion was just, so much more fun.
The High Moon Transformers games, those were both fantastic. And even the Dark of the Moon game was pretty good. I mean,
don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah. Whoa! Dark of the Moon. Yeah. So Dark of the Moon was fun. I'm thinking Rise of the Dark Spark, which wasn't High Moon. That one was trash. I remember me and Josh played it, thinking we were about to start running over people like we did in FOC, and we were like, "There's no multiplayer. How come there's no multiplayer?"
Is that the one that was kind of like Bayverse and then also kind of
yes?
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Where I thought you were saying that one. That's where I'm like, don't say that.
No.
No. Yeah, you're thinking Rise of the Dark Spark. That one sucked.
No, but the 3 High Moon games that were out, that was pretty good. And even though I've stopped playing it, it's been gaining popularity again, and that is the Call of Duty franchise.
You're a Call of Duty guy, huh?
I was.
I too like Destiny Alpha. That's a joke.
Weren't we
Whatever.
all? We all played at least 1 or 2 of them and liked them at one point.
Yeah.
COD 4, the original Modern Warfare.
Oh, I love that.
None of y'all stepped to this. Not a one of you.
Two was all right.
That's where I started playing. Black Ops 1 was my favorite. If they just remastered that, I'll just play that the rest of. That's the only COD I'll ever play again.
I fell off at Modern Warfare 2, man. Like it was too much about like quick scoping this and like, you know, like I don't know, the maps were too fast paced. Like I'm a camper, dirty camper. Like I like to snipe. Like snipers shouldn't be running around like a jerk, you know, with a little mini Uzi as a secondary.
I run around with the SMG, but I play Domination, and they have for PlayStation the World at War or World War II, whatever it's called, for free. And so like I've jumped on there with like some of my Riot Clan buddies and just been wrecking through people. And then I get on there by myself solo, and I guess it's got to have skill-based matchmaking, because it has me, and I'll be on there and I'll have like, I don't know, like 12 caps, 15 defends, and like 60, 70 kills. I'll look at my second place guy, 1 cap, the initial one, like 5 kills, 28 deaths, you know, and like that's the rest of my team, you know. So I'm just straight up carrying in that. And then the rest of the other team is like, they're all just kind of mediocre. So
I think Dakota feels that on a spiritual level.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do away with skill-based matchmaking, man. It'd be a fun game. I like to just go in there and just wreck pubs the way I'm supposed to, not go into where I'm playing MLG Pro every time I just want a casual game. But
first place in infection.
Was that 6?
Yeah.
Okay. What you got, Rick?
In order from 6 to 1, Resident Evil is number 6 for me. I haven't played one in the last 4 years, but I played enough of them before that where, you know, I'm looking forward to the next one. This one that they just showed, Village or whatever.
I've never played it.
Well, you know, I'm big into horror stuff, and it's as far back as maybe when I was in college. I think the first one came out. Yeah, like maybe like 96. I can't remember, but it was in the large PS1 cases, if you remember the large cases.
Yeah, my brother had one of the Resident Evils. It might have been 2. It had on the front of the case, it had just like an eye.
Yeah.
And someone kind of peeking behind it. And I kind of watched him play it, and I was like, nah, this ain't for me. So
Number 5 is the Batman Arkham series. I liked all 3 of those. I played them all through. I never finished 100% on any of them, but I played the heck out of them. I really liked.
What's the hardest one for you out of the Arkham games?
Oh, I don't know. Anything with the Riddler. The Riddler stuff in the last one was really difficult.
Yeah, anything to do with that Batmobile. I told you how that one jump thing that I had to do, and I was in the Batmobile, and because I was trying to do some Catwoman missions, because I just wanted to play with Catwoman and stuff, and I couldn't get that. Like, you have to like brake and eject and float and curve and stuff, dude. I did that for like 6 hours straight, and I was just like, screw this game.
The thing I liked about that game is they really made you, especially if you were into the stealth stuff, like you could just go into a room, and if you had your patience hat on, you could be Batman. As close as I'll ever come to being Batman is in that game. And I thought they did a good job with the storyline and the villains, bringing each villain in. And the voice actors were pretty good too. Yeah. The music was good. Mm-hmm. Next one would be, for me, let's see, what is that? The number 4 is going to be Halo. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, Halo's just run and gun. But like for me, that relationship between Cortana and Master Chief from the early stuff, all, you know, through the later ones, it kind of, you know, it transformed at some point. But that game's got a lot of heart. There's one of them, I don't know if it's the 3rd one, where you're just trying to find her, and it pulls you in. You want to finish the levels. So the Halo music is good too, and the environmental stuff. I love it.
Yeah, Marty O'Donnell.
Yeah, it's good stuff. And the next one would be Uncharted. And I guess this one's more of a modern one because I wasn't playing that when I was a teenager. So what I like about him is it's got a little more, it's got like some humor to it, but it can get pretty serious. And he's kind of like your Indiana Jones, your Han Solo. But I like what they do in the games, and I'm looking forward to the next one. So number 2 would be Tomb Raider. And, you know, Uncharted would probably have taken the 2nd spot, but the bottom line is I've been hanging out with Laura a lot longer than I have with Nathan. And I think I've played all of them, all the Tomb Raiders, and I've finished all of them as well.
She's a little bit better to look at too.
Josh,
So.
you remember that thing that I shared the other day? The Tomb Raider one?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I remember playing her when I was in college too, and I remember it used to come out, like the game used to come out at Thanksgiving, because I remember like every like Thanksgiving break, like that week, I had to make that decision to either stop going playing Tomb Raider and go see my family or not. So
Boy, tough
I remember
choices.
playing that. It was tough. But number one for me, and this is just because I played it from day one. I played almost all of them, but this last one, Zelda Breath of the Wild, is possibly the best game I've ever played. And I've told you guys that before. It definitely sold a Switch to me, and it's the best game I played on the Switch. But I think it might be the best Zelda game. I like the environment, and when I played the old games, it was all about like the horizontal world. You were always kind of exploring horizontally. But the thing about Breath of the Wild that I like so much is you can explore vertically. You have the hand glider turns into more of kind of like your best friend in this. So you're always kind of exploring vertically as much as you're exploring horizontally. And the story and the music and all those things, the Zelda franchise, Nintendo gives it all the love. So Zelda would be my number one.
I knew you liked that or loved that game. I haven't played it because I don't have a Switch or Switch. But the last Zelda that I remember playing that was really good was the Zelda for Super Nintendo. Like I played the ones on the NES, and they're just they're some of them are pretty hard. Some parts of them are, but man, that one on the Super Nintendo, that was pretty dope.
It was.
That was game changing for like back then. You like even for Super Nintendo, you're like, wow, this game has so much, Yeah.
So. There have been some really good ones.
Real quick before we get to Dakota's, some of the people in the chat. First off, Action Figure Expert says, "What's up, guys? Hopes we're doing all right." Cameron says, "Zelda, Final Fantasy, Mega Man, Mario, Xenoblade, and Lego." Are you talking about the Lego games?
Like Lego Star Wars.
I hear some of them are pretty fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's a ton right there. So Cameron also says agree on the High Moon Transformer games. I am probably gonna butcher. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I am gonna butcher your name. Delarium 432 says Elder Scrolls, Call of Duty, Tony Hawk, Animal Crossing, Metroid, and Pokemon.
Delirium. It's Delirium 432. That is the artist formerly known as Kabar.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. Well, he has a little wrench. He's got a little wrench and everything. I'm like, wow. I haven't even.
Golly,
he's already a mechanic.
See what you did, Kabar.
Curtis says, "What's up from Michigan?" And Delirium says 360 YY no scopes. Oh God, that's
everything about
Dakota wakes up in hot sweats, man. Just like, oh my God, did I just get quick scope?
You want a no scope lobby, or a quick scope lobby? Like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Like, no.
Juggernaut Jones, what's up? And then Delirium also says Forza would be an honorable mention. It's hard to name only 6. Rating Books and Legionado with us, joining us. So what's up, guys? We're covering our top 6 video game franchises. So Dakota.
All right. Truth be told, I really don't know if I've got 6 altogether, just because I've always been very picky.
Halo, Destiny.
We'll give this a shot. So Assassin's Creed definitely, I think, is worth mentioning right off the bat. Ever since the first one came out, I have been absolutely addicted, dude. I love those games. I love like how it kind of revolutionized like free roam gameplay. So Assassin's Creed for sure is up there. And that and like getting to experiment with, and experience different points in history is also really neat. They always choose like very interesting times. So, between the masonry and just the gameplay mechanics and all that, Assassin's Creed for sure. Halo, definitely. That was my very first like I guess I would say real like first person shooter experience, and it was always a blast. The Destiny franchise, of course, that's something I've just recently gotten heavy back into. They brought back a lot of my favorite weapons from the first game, so yeah, I've just been doing that, and the lore is getting a lot rich and everything. That's another thing too, just the storytelling standpoint from Destiny has greatly improved. The Dragon Ball Budokai series on PlayStation 2, there's Budokai 2, and Budokai 3. Like, the first one wasn't that great. 3 was so perfect we didn't deserve it as a people, and 2 was very promising.
Those are the ones with the Gokus.
Yes, they have all the Gokus.
All the Gokus fight each other. Okay.
Correct, all the Gokus. You know, but it was just, man, it just Budokai 3 had like the right amount of just everything that it needed to. So what's that? Is that 4 or 5?
That's 5, I think.
5, I think that's 5. I mean, I really don't have anything for a 6th, just because I'm very picky in what I enjoy. So
okay, what you got, Sport?
It's tough being this far down the line, since I agree with all you guys about what you've mentioned. So, as was mentioned, the Lego games are really fun. They're not super challenging, but they're entertaining. And if you just want to relax and play a good game and kill a few hours, those Lego games are great. The ones that I've played in particular are the Star Wars ones, and I love those.
Well, just the comedic factor to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just a whole lot of fun. The other one would be the Knights of the Old Republic, the Star Wars.
Way back.
Yeah.
Oh, I
remember playing that. Yeah.
I was addicted
A lot
to
of
that.
people still claim that to be the best Star Wars game.
So I love those. That's 2. Gran Turismo.
oh wow, I didn't even think of that
Yeah.
one. I didn't even think
love
about Need for Speed either. Dang.
I love Gran Turismo. I'm a racing game player mostly, so things like that really attract me a whole lot. I used to stay up till like 4 or 5 in the morning, easily just playing with my friends, not alone. Halo has been mentioned. That got me into the Xbox. So that was the point of no return for me. I was hooked on Xbox based on that one game alone, and I've gotten all the other ones since then. Assassin's Creed has already been mentioned. Love it. I love it. I can't get enough. I still play it.
Oh, dude, Odyssey! All
yeah.
the stuff you were able to do in Odyssey was just
Yeah.
it was just crazy.
I'm still trying to finish that game, and I've bought like 4 more games. So
There's so much to do in it. It's insane.
Yeah.
well, a lot of it's tedious stuff where I'm like, look, give me all the missions. That way, when I go to that area, I can just clear them all out. Like, you got me running back and forth. Like, I burned so many calories. You know, just my character just
Right.
running back and forth. It was like, go here, and then it's like,
Right.
come back, and it's like, all right, now go back there, and then like, okay, now come back, and then do another mission. Now go back over there. I'm like, dude, give me all the stuff at once. It's like if your wife sent you out. I was like, we need some groceries. All right, do you want to give me the grocery list? No, you're gonna go after each individual item to the store, come back, and then I'll send you out for the next one. And by the way, there's 300 items. You're like, no, I don't do that.
My grandmother did that.
I never
crazy. Yeah.
I never had those kind of issues with the game. Like, maybe it's because like I always explored before I did all the main stuff. I would just do all that side stuff. So
Oh yeah. I make sure that my whole map is painted before. Like I try to pick up missions, but I'm exploring and stuff, and then going places I'm not supposed to go. So.
And the honorable mention would be Zelda, but my number 1 favorite game franchise of all time is Forza. I will always buy a Forza game.
the realism in Forza is pretty uncanny. Yeah, I would agree.
So that's my 6.
All Josh, did you go yet? Because
No.
I do remember what my 6th one was, but I'll go ahead and let you claim it.
Need for Speed or whatever you want to call it?
No, it was God of War.
Okay. Well, that's on my list. Obviously.
Yeah, I figured it was.
I'm surprised that no one else brought it up.
Like I had Nintendo's, and then I had, PlayStations, the 1, 2. I've had all the PlayStations, and the Xbox, did, and then did the 360, and then I also had a PS3 and 360 at the same time. And then at that point, then I just went PS4. The thing that made me get back into PlayStation, Uncharted, the first one, whatever, is it Drake's Misfortune? Whenever you saw the trailer for that, Rick, and you were just like, "Yo, is this like for real? This game?" Because it was like I get to basically play and be Indiana Jones.
It really is, yeah.
So it was an exclusive. So I was like, I'm buying a PlayStation just to play this game. That's how bad I wanted it. And fortunately, we were able to get 4 Uncharted, and then also a spinoff, which is only like 3.5, 4 hours long. Yeah. So I felt kind of stupid paying $40 for that. But so Uncharted's on there. I have mine in no particular order. There's only one game out for this now. The second one is coming. That is The Last of Us. The Last of Us, I think, might be one of the best games of all time. I like the zombies, the music in it, the voice acting, art direction. Just the way the story's told, you really feel, again, it's another one, you feel like you're watching a movie, and even when they're telling you about it. And I've never played a game where I'm like, man, I feel like I might get a little teary-eyed here, so like it hits the feels. Tomb Raider, I mean,
absolutely.
Especially these the last 3 that they've done. I wish they would continue on those with the Square Enix, because I've gone through, and every year I go through and I play those games again. Same with Uncharted. Like I'll just be like, okay, I've got a couple weeks here where there's no new games, and I don't feel like doing the multiplayer thing. I'm just gonna play all the Uncharted games, just like from beginning to end. The Last of Us, I play that every year. Tomb Raider, I do that with all 3. Another one, I've got the Ultimate Collection, BioShock, and I heard there's a new BioShock coming as well. So, dude, I'm excited. Please redeem yourself from that stupid BioShock Infinite ending. I don't want to.
I haven't finished whatever the last one was. I only played about 70% of it. Dude, I never finished it.
The ending is I might go back and play disappointed. God, yeah. But I really like the, I don't really get into horror games that much, but BioShock, it wasn't really a horror game, but there was like some creepy elements to it to where, a splicer would just be crawling on the ceiling and it's dark and then just drop on your face, So
good game.
God of War, I mean, they're all excellent. And PlayStation, what are you doing? Give me God of War 1, 2, and I forget what, Ascension and something else. Like remaster all those, and go ahead and remaster again 3, and throw it on the as a collection, like a big 5 game collection, and throw it on PlayStation 5, man. Because I'm ready for that. And another one, we only got 1 game, but the second one's coming. I just watched the trailer, Horizon. Dude, that game is so fun. I mean, you think about you got robot dinosaurs. It's post apocalyptic, world and stuff. There's a lot of mystery to it and investigate, and there's like an alien kind of aspect to it. There's just so much that if you're like a sci-fi fan, it checks all the boxes. And plus, any game that you give me a bow and arrow, dude, I'm gonna love it. That's why I like Tomb Raider so much. So.
Oh, they have those in Destiny too. So you should get on Xbox and play sometime.
Zelda's got the bow and arrow as well.
The bow and arrow.
Real quick, looking at the chat, that's $20, Mike.
Oh boy,
dude, I'm so mad. Like I wasn't able to go to Little Rock Comic or Saline County Comic Expo this weekend. Like,
oh, is it
my
weekend?
boss? Yeah, that was like today, and
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have been able to make it. No.
My boss decided not to up the bank based on 1 week of work. So like I had to miss it. That said, they haven't had to call me yet. Like I could have, for all intents and purposes. I mean, granted, the day isn't over yet, but I could have actually gone out because they haven't needed me to come do drops yet. Frustrating.
Let's see, Curtis Schultz and Toy Mafia joining us. What's up, guys? And Action Figure Expert says no love for Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. Dude, I suck at fighting games. I found that early on in my life.
I liked the remakes, like what was it, MK9 and 10 and stuff like that. I like that they actually like kind of kept going with like a story that they sort of started on. I think it was like Mortal Kombat 5 and 6, around somewhere around there. But it's just for something that was early with me, they never really stuck. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I really like the new one, whatever the newest one is, and I just downloaded Aftermath or whatever.
I think that's 11.
Like a week ago. It's 11, but that one's really good. Like I'm spending more time with this one than I did the first. I think I played the first 2 or 3, but I'm spending more time with this one than I ever have. And the story mode's pretty good. It looks really good too.
I'll tell you why I always hated these fighting games is I've never had, I had some for Super Nintendo, but not when I was a kid. It was whenever I got older and I bought a big lot of video games and they happen to be in there, like Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate, stuff like that. But I still never knew any of the moves. So as a kid and like 6 or 7 years old or whatever it was, going over to my friend Brian's house, that's all he played was fighting games. Like I'm over here, I'm playing all these different games, platformers and stuff. All he plays is fighting games. So what's he do? As soon as ready, fight, he's just kicking my butt all the way into the corner, and then I just die. He doesn't tell me any moves, but he knows all the moves. Then in high school, I go to my friend Jonathan's house and we're playing Tekken. Does he tell me any moves? I don't like, hey, what's punch? What's kick? You'll figure it out. Fight. He's kicking my butt.
Yeah.
Kicking my butt, knocking me off the platform. I go to my cousin's house in Maine. He's got all the Mortal Kombats. He knows every single move, every character, all the babyalities, and
dude, the babyalities was so awesome.
Animalities, and so, like all the stuff. He knows all of it. Okay, again, I don't play these games. What does the buttons do? Oh, you'll figure it out. Fight and just. I'm like, how is this fun to you? You might as well just like plug in the controller, like, and not even have anyone play, so you could just like go up against nobody. I don't understand
the fun. The fun is always it's like playing shooting games with Dalton, right? Like it's just like if I were to go into a private match with Dalton on Halo, and we 1v1. The fun is just like hearing the frustration or like seeing the frustration. That's what it was with fighting games. People who are really good at fighting games, they like to see that frustration against like, not so good people.
No. So
but then when it's like good people,
go ahead.
I was going to say when it's good people versus good people, they're all like in this mad elitist, like respect, like, brotherhood of whatever. And I'm like, man, y'all are ridiculous.
Well, whenever we played Titanfall 2, my clan, we would always go up against these other 3 clans. And like we would wait because someone would be streaming from our side and their side and be like, okay, they're about to, push the button to like search for a match. We'd make sure we do it on the same time. So we would meet up with each other and just beat the crap out of each other all the time. Still got like a 92 win percentage, like 1,500 games played, but so
my 2 games that are like right off the chart that would have been 7 and 8 would be Kingdom Hearts and Gears of War. I feel like I have to mention those because I spend a lot of time on those as well.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts for sure would have been an honorable mention.
If that franchise could find a way to come out, not every 10 years, but every 3 years, we'll be back in business.
All right. Oh, and Delirium says Smash Bros is probably my favorite fighter. I mean, Cameron says he also sucks at fighting games, but if he had to pick one, it's going to be Marvel versus Capcom series.
Love that game. Love that. All those games.
Another honorable mention for me would have been the Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I don't know if you guys play that.
I played the first one.
Yeah, the second one, in my opinion, wasn't as fun, but the first one, man, like I really wish they would have done, a third.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into Transformers. Here's a look at that one that I pre-ordered, and whenever I looked at the way they had shown it off and the kind of promotional or stock images or whatever, that he didn't have any of this stuff on his knees. It was just completely black. That's why I was like, okay, I want it. I want this one over the other ones. But now they put it on there. I got you baited.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Yeah.
This is Earth mode, Megatron, huh?
Yeah. Who'd have thought you just changed the treads and part of the turret?
Seriously, good night.
I mean, we already have 4 Megatrons.
I just didn't want the little
the battle
damage. Yeah, because they didn't show the battle damage earlier, and I was like, perfect. That's exactly what I want.
Even the back of the box shows no battle damage on the legs.
Yeah, so these are the pictures that we were looking at, right? And so when I was looking at this, I was like, okay, that's the one I want. Like, screw the first one that came out, screw the cell shaded one, and also the Netflix one. Here's the 4th one where I'm like, finally, no battle damage. I don't care if I'm still paying the same price, and they still do battle damage.
Just, I don't know. I think this would have.
Don't tell me to get fingernail remover.
No. I'm saying
fingernail remover
or whatever the stuff is.
Fingernail remover. That sounds painful.
You don't want to use nail polish remover because it has acetone. It'll melt the plastic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were a chemist. Appreciate that.
I've actually had it happen. So
magic eraser. I don't know.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just leave it like it is.
I think this would be a better G2 Megatron just looking at his face. He's got that big chin like the G2 Megatron. So just throw that classic purple and green camo on him, and there you go.
Do a little chin shaming. All right, Dalton.
Hey.
He has a strong chin. Yes.
Oh, it could. Also, not a big fan of the feet. Just kind of. You couldn't have tucked those up in there somehow, or
hang it out.
Or is it mistransformed?
Interns, they point down a little.
I got to be real on this one because I've liked a lot of the Earthrod stuff so far, and this one, it's just it feels ultra lazy, and I feel like 4 of these is just. I know we've made fun of it before, but 4 is a bit much, right? I mean that's so lazy that it just doesn't feel good. And like if they could have just borrowed from animated and like made it his other mode a helicopter or something cool,
yeah. That
like
an
Osprey or something like that.
Yeah,
it's in the history of Transformers. He doesn't always have to be a tank because they can't make a gun. I mean,
but tank goes
this
shooting.
Just make him a submarine mode.
Right.
Well, I would have been happy with that helicopter mode. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But Sport,
put a big old gun on the bottom.
Sport, you know what you got to do here. What is this?
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
It's a cash grab.
Is there something significant about the D16 on the side of the treads? Was it maybe his Japanese number?
Like Destron 16?
I saw it.
I think his Destron number was D1. I could have sworn it was D1. Since Prime was C1.
Sure. Yeah.
And with these. I thought the colors going to be a little bit more brighter, but I guess I can't complain too much. It's cool that we're getting them.
It's cool that we're getting them.
I've got 3 of them on pre-order.
Me too.
Yeah, that's what I did as well.
Guilty or innocent?
Innocent.
And Snapdragon, I dig it because there's no battle damage crap on them. Unless I'm getting debated again, so
I like it.
Me too.
I'm ready.
I like it better than 8-Face because 8-Face, God man, he had that creamy like milk white, where it looks like his is just like just.
It's that gray that you don't like.
Yeah, I'll take it though.
Yeah, they do some figures, and that mode looks really good. I mean, that's
It
so
does.
you on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So good job on 8-Face, guys.
Mm-hmm.
1 out of 3 ain't bad, I guess. All right, and the Micromasters. So we're getting our little NASA ship here.
That's cool that they worked with NASA on this, or that got the license.
I want that little shuttle because there's a place in Skylinks in his belly that you could put like a Micromaster, and I want to have a shuttle coming out of the shuttle. Yeah,
That's funny.
Man,
That's
just
hilarious.
shuttle, birth and shuttle.
Shuttleception.
Little baby.
Oh, and man, I love the colors on these guys.
Yeah.
oh yeah, those colors. Look at that.
Dude, and I'm talking mainly this guy, like
Yeah,
the fuchsia,
oh, yeah.
the teal with the yellow.
Roller Force looks really good with that purple.
Yeah.
If that little car has a gun mode, then I'm going to use him with Piranacon instead of the 6-member.
Jeez, yeah.
Groundhog looks really good too. I like that funny car.
Yeah, I love these guys. I'm so glad they're still doing it. I hope they do that. I hope that keeps going.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we keep on paying $10 for those little bitty things, then
Yeah.
all right. And a sleep mode Optimus. I don't know how bad I need this, to be honest.
I don't.
I'm gonna get it.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't think I need it.
And his thing's all cracked up, and it looks like his little antenna
It's all
ear.
bent.
Yeah, it's all bent.
You
so,
think
I
you
mean,
think this will be a SDCC thing or like a Selects thing?
Apparently, this is the Amazon alternate universe one.
Oh,
So it's probably the Prime Day exclusive. Whenever Prime Day happens.
gotcha.
yeah, I'm gonna pass on this. I don't need them.
I'm getting it.
Oh, Cameron, put Dalton down for 3 of these.
1.
3.
I don't know, the only issue I have with it is I wish they would have gone with the more muted colors like the MPO1 mold instead of just straight up grayscale.
If the trailer trailer opened up and it looked more like a gurney or like an
Gurney.
IV was beside it, or like if it was his deathbed, like if they did something fun,
It was like orange and
like a hospital, like a Cybertronian IV, and just the little touches.
I'd rather have Nemesis. But oh well.
it's bound to happen.
Don't worry.
Car will probably do it.
Oh yeah, just put your patient pants on because you'll get it.
Honestly, I would have rather had Shattered Glass.
Yeah, me too.
He's not holding this weapon very well here, so.
It's not even his, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, he just comes with the silver version of his regular blaster.
All right, we'll move on. All right, and fast track. Apparently, little hidden mode, I guess, that we didn't know about, but can turn into the spear.
The Tyrant Spear.
Mm-hmm.
Don't correct your elders, okay?
So, Black Zarek confirmed?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, I would be happy. I would buy that. I would buy that, Black Zarek.
This gives me hope for a Black Zarek. I would pick up a Black Zarek as well.
That's probably next for
Also,
Generation
Takara, like if you want to make it like as throwback to the original Black Zarek as well, like whenever we buy them, like at least 1 out of 5, the gold
has to crumble.
Just crumble as soon as.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly, man, like, and I know it's a pipe dream, but I really want the cape and shoulder pads and all that other stuff from like Zone. I got a magical place for Zone, but I'd want all the combiners to have it too. But
I like that. That's a nice little touch though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just wanted to show the size comparisons. So yeah, a little bit shorter than Ford Max, which I'm totally okay with that. You know, so
Mhm.
I think that scales right. You know.
yeah.
Just
I mean,
porks at the top.
it's not as bad as G1, where like Ford
Right.
Max is like 2 feet, and then like Scorponok's like
Up to
way
his
down
knee.
here. Yeah, just an odd battle right there. God, man, Tripticon, short little dude, man.
Feels like it's been a slow release though, right? It feels like 10 years ago that Big Bad Toy Store had all the Metroplexes in the middle of BotCon. You guys remember that? Were you there for that? I don't even know where it
I
was
wasn't at
now.
that one.
It was
What
in
doesn't that
Dallas.
seem?
It was 13.
Seems like it was
It
at
was in
least a
Dallas.
decade. Was it a
It was
decade?
no, it was San Diego. It was San Diego. It was in 13.
What they had them in Dallas though too.
They didn't have them in Dallas. It was 13.
Let me see.
So it's
No,
been
'cause I didn't
7
go to
years
San
that it
Diego.
was.
I didn't go to the
Wow.
San Diego one.
Yeah, they had them like almost in the center of the floor. There's a ton of them, and you could get your.
They had them.
Metro
They had them
Plexes.
like air. Like they had them air overnighted in like a pallet of them. They just
Yeah.
dropped the pallet in
I'm
there,
worried
and
about that.
that was it. People were freaking out trying to figure out how to ship it back home, leaving the boxes there, packing it in, whatever.
Sounds like Barrett at 16.
Yeah, he mailed his clothes home and put his
Yep.
he put his Fort Max in his suitcase and mailed his clothes home because they weighed less.
I did that.
Yeah,
I did that in
yeah.
14.
Like that.
That's
was
what I
gonna
did
be
in
like
14.
It was gonna be like $600 or something like that to ship Fort Max,
Jeez.
Golly.
and he paid like what $280 for it.
That's hilarious.
That's nuts.
Oh, so anyways, looking at these, I guess new little teases here. I had no idea that they were going to be pairing up with Top Gun.
That's
Yeah.
Paramount, isn't it?
Yeah, that's out of the blue there. Yeah.
Oh, we got the movie coming up. Starscream was in it for like a second.
That's true.
And looks like a new Soundwave as well.
Yeah, that one I might pick up if he turns into the cassette mode.
Yeah,
That
if he does
kinda-
that, I'll pick him up.
That kind of irritates me because we got the Siege, and now we're just getting what we
Click,
wanted to
click.
begin with. Yeah.
Oh,
Clean.
because now he's on Earth.
Exactly.
Earth rises.
Yeah, I know. It's still feel cheated, but
Dude, you've been getting Megatrons and Optimus
I was gonna
Prime
say,
every year for like
I
30
know, but they're
years.
just
You just this year and the last part of last year got 4 of the same Megatrons.
yep. I know.
Mhm.
And you're gonna get more. So, who's this little guy? Is that
That's the Thunder Howl that we saw a couple months ago for Cyberverse.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't care about Cyberverse. That's kid stuff. So,
So is that an actual Earth mode Soundwave?
It looks
Supposedly.
like it. It's got
Yeah.
remolded legs and a cleaned chest piece.
Neat.
Chest piece.
and you look here, if you remember, like the Masterpiece, how they had the little thing that flipped down to the side, to fit in that gap for Masterpiece mode. Like it has it here, which makes me think, maybe it took a few cues. I'm not saying it's going to transform exactly like Masterpiece, but
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to
obviously
see.
not properly transformed. You'd think the legs are going to be pushed in here. But I'm digging it.
Yeah,
My
And
favorite
they've-
one.
they've retooled the chest too. When we get to
Yeah.
that picture, to look more like he did in the cartoon. He's got the squared off intakes.
Mm-hmm. I hope we get Ramjet and the other one.
I think they're going to be in another 2-pack like Thundercracker and Skywarp.
that makes sense. I mean, they're on the Skylinks box art.
Yeah.
Mhm. And they've got the new knees with the. I love that purple paint on the knees.
Purple.
Yeah, so I love
That's
Mithra.
color.
He's my favorite Conehead.
Same here.
I
Yeah.
think Thurge is my favorite. I love that
Yeah,
blue and yellow.
I like Thrust.
I always
too.
liked Thrust,
Thrust is the one
yeah.
I had as a kid. I didn't have the other two as a kid. I had him.
It
The
is
first
speaking
classic Seeker mold that I had was that classic, that Generations Thrust.
It's my boy, Cyclonus. Also, again, not transform. The legs need to be
Right.
Yeah.
So my issue was part of that with the legs, but it's mostly also with the arms. Something just like it looks like there's not going to be any outward motion. Like I don't know, man. I'm just
pretty
not
sure
feeling
they
it.
will. Like it can.
Think so? Think
yeah.
it's hidden?
Where this could come out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably
And maybe
closer to
it's
the
because
torso.
I've spent so long with that universe Cyclonus that
Yeah.
like I feel like he should be a little more spindly, and maybe this is right. Maybe he was a little thick of a boy. So
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
We need to kick Dalton out of here for what he did to me at BotCon. That's no, but like you know that the knees are gonna come down, and he's gonna have the articulation that he needs, and then
That jet mode is gorgeous.
I love that.
See, this jet mode is what makes me think this is part of the rumored Studio Series 86 line. Like maybe it's a carryover from Earthrise, but meant to be for the 86.
Yeah, I don't understand all the I've heard the rumors, but I don't understand.
Same here. Yeah.
I thought one of the rumors was like Cyclonus was going to be a leader class. Which is
that was Grimlock and Wheelie.
That's too big.
I think it is.
How are you? Because we should be getting a new Galvatron and new Scourge as well.
Yeah.
And plus, this is going to have to be a big jet because how else are you going to fit Galvatron into the cockpit? So
exactly.
So he's got to be leader.
Maybe it comes with a little micro-sized Galvatron.
Oh, you mean like the one that's coming with Unicron?
Well,
maybe
not
that
that
one will interact with this one. I don't know.
That'd be funny. Yeah.
And there's your Maverick. So and it looks like it's going to be very Bayverse looking, which is
I'm okay with that. I think it should.
I wonder if it's sharing
with that stuff.
Rick, have you seen the new Top Gun figures at like Walmart?
No.
I almost took a picture of it and sent it to Mike and be like, "Yo, here's your new 3 3/4-inch GI Joes."
Oh, you remember the company?
Big sad.
It's Hasbro, I think.
What?
I just saw them in one Walmart, and it comes with like these two like crappy jets that look like they're like made by Play School, and then like 2 3 3/4-inch like little just jet fighter pilot guys. So
here are your Sky Strikers. Yeah.
So it's just like 1 or 2 figures, not like a whole line.
It's just 2 figures and 2 like Play School looking jets that make lights and sounds. So
yeah, it's not but so much you can do with if it's the original. I mean, you could do a volleyball net and like Goose, and you could go that route, but I don't know.
I didn't look that. It didn't look like they were removable helmets. It looked like they were just molded. So they're just like little fighter pilots. One of them's Maverick, and the other one's like Doozer or something. I don't know, some weird name that I'd never heard of. So must be some new character in the game. All right, tell us about it, Dalton. You know your job.
This is Hubcap. Is a repaint of Cliffjumper with a new hood. That's really all I know about it.
Oh, this is the first I'm seeing of this. I'm so excited for Hubcap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. I can finally get rid of that third-party one that I've had like standing in on my record shelf forever.
And this
Big
is
excite.
probably mistransformed as well.
I can't tell if you're being serious or sarcastic, Dakota.
Me? No, I'm for real replacing the it was a weird I can't remember what brand it was. It was one of those like
was it Impossible Toys?
That was one of them. I ended up getting 2 of them because one I didn't really like too much, and the other one
probably the Impossible Toys, considering their stuff is pretty terrible.
There were 2 different ones. That's all I can like really remember. But anyways, like this, like I'm excited for this. I'm absolutely excited for this.
I'm gonna get that little upgrade thing for this, so you don't have to take off the backpack.
Oh, does the backpack not store in robot mode?
It does, but it's part of the transformation to take it off.
Oh, well, I mean, if it stores, then who am I to say?
Yeah, why are you going to pay another $10, $15 for that?
I don't know, man. I paid $20 for Impactor
Yeah.
leg upgrade, so I can't say anything.
All right, and
There you go, Rick.
who wants to talk about this?
Mhm.
Rick. All right.
Yeah, I don't know when it's coming. I don't know. Go Dalton. Dalton, your info. I'm buying it. That's all I know.
There we go. Rick's buying it.
I'm
Yeah,
disappointed in the kibble on the bottom, but I do like it. I just wish they would have tucked in more of that kibble into the truck.
My thing
At
is
the
who's
end-
going to be next.
At the end of the day, just knowing the other ones, it's going to be in robot mode, like
Oh, yeah.
99.9% of the time. And the robot modes look fantastic on
The
all
robot
of them.
mode's perfect in my opinion, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's a buy for me. Yeah.
I mean, it looks good.
I mean that's all of the 2007 characters, right?
For the Autobots.
That's all the Autobots.
Yeah.
I think for Decepticons, all we got left are Bone Crusher and
Blackout.
Brawl and Blackout.
Blackout. So we have 3 there, so they got some to go. Yeah.
But that's only if I'm using that damn Frenzy boombox from whatever the line was, that they made.
Oh, the fast action battler one.
Yeah, I still have that upstairs. I mean, Frenzy's in the movie. I've been watching it with my kid. My kid's finally old enough to enjoy a lot of those types of movies. So we watched the first 2. And Frenzy's in that movie a whole lot. He's in there probably 20 minutes.
Dude, this one guy that's a commentator for Overwatch League, he's on there and he's like trying to convince people that the Bayverse Transformer movie series is better than Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god!
Good luck with that. Yeah.
What is? Well, never mind.
I'm like, we're Transformer fans, and we're all like, "Oh, this guy's insane!" Like you can tell, or at least I always look at those as people as like, you're not someone that grew up watching Transformers in the 80s.
You are not well, sir.
Yeah.
You can tell that it's like their first experience with Transformers. They're not, they're not collectors or anything.
I like the Bayverse for what it is, just nonsensical action movies. It's still fun watching all the robot action, just fast forward through all the human stuff.
My favorite part of it is when they get it right. There are parts of those movies that they get right. There's a scene in the first one where the F-22s are flying and the Starscream is kind of in the middle of them, transforming back and forth, and he's confusing them. He's in disguise. That resonates
cool.
as an adult or a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
The alleyway scene where you see them just come in and transform. They look great. If you're a car enthusiast, it's looks great. But also when they transform for the first time, and it's a slow transform. It's not like bag of knives, hit them, bag of knives.
Yeah,
it's fairly slow and
glory shot for Prime.
Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah.
Let's do this. What are there 5 Transformer movies? Correct.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah. 6,
remove
if you count Bumblebee.
Okay, we'll count Bumblebee as well. Remove 2 of them. Which one would you remove? Me, The Fallen, and Last Night. Get those 2 out of there.
I would remove Revenge of the Fallen and the first one. Despite that really cool scene in the first one, I just I don't know. I like
the
Dark
Last
of the Moon
Night
better. Yeah,
Last Night is awful, dude.
I liked Last Night and
Oh,
Age of Extinction.
Dude, that's someone comes in and amongst a bunch of Star Wars fans and be like, best Star Wars movie is
Phantom Menace.
the Last Jedi. Not the Last Jedi. Which was the second one? The one that Ryan Johnson did that just
The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi. Yeah, that's someone coming in. Yeah, The Last Jedi is the best Star Wars.
Yeah, it's the best one. Yeah.
Dude, I'd rather watch both of the Ewok movies before I watch that one again.
I'm with you, Josh. Take away 2 and 5. I mean, it's much as some of the scenes in 5, it just doesn't hold.
I just remember being in the theater for Last Night, and I remember like looking at the movie and then looking at my wife and like being like, this is just total garbage. Like it gets near the end, you make it through all the other, and then at the end it just goes completely. It's just too much.
Oh, there was zero
Yeah.
direction. But as far as like
and
robot action, I'm about it. Like I'm 100% about it.
Okay, and you know what? Hey, Dakota's over here being like, "Yo, I liked it," and let's see.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
I know where we're going.
Right.
Remember, Dakota's telling you that he liked it and stuff. God, where is this picture? You see that? You see that one? Huh? God, where is it? God, I don't know where it's at.
Damn, son, you got a whole bunch of pictures that are just directionless.
There it is.
This is Dakota enjoying the last night that he just told y'all 2 minutes ago.
Look, that was
it.
after 24 hours of being awake,
I've
and
been up for 24
drunk.
hours
I was
right
drunk
now.
as a skunk, son. I was drunk as a skunk. Don't even.
I ain't
No,
trying
it's
to
not
hear that, man.
comparable. It's not comparable.
No wonder he liked it. He dreamt it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He just made up his own movie in his head.
Exactly.
It was all Dark of the Moon Wreckers.
That's good.
I got tons of these.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, yeah. Here's mine. So I'll show mine too.
Jeez.
All right. Well, those are just additional photos or whatever. All right. Premium scale Optimus Prime from Bumblebee movie by 3-0. Rick, this can be yours for $500 plus. Can I put you down for one?
Nope.
No?
Yeah.
All right. Cameron, go ahead and put Dalton down for a couple.
I just got the deluxe one, and he's amazing.
This says over 140 points of articulation. What all can articulate? 140 points?
Yeah, even
19 inches tall.
Even the deluxe 11-inch has a lot of articulation.
I don't even know how you have 150 points of articulation.
I don't even think our bodies have 140 points of articulation.
Well, they have a lot of little parts that move out of the way and adjust for more articulation. There are little pieces that move around.
So they're including that as articulation.
Yeah.
Just parts that move out.
He's got at least 6 different ab crunch parts. Like,
Oh my
just
god!
at random.
Actually, you know, the back.
What are they counting? Like if the hip turns, like kind of a full rotation, is that 1 point, or are they counting like every little tick? Like
Well,
a point.
like with mine, if you move the
That's
knee,
the point of joint.
when the knee moves, there are a lot of other parts that move to fill in the gaps as you move that knee. So I think they're counting all that too.
Mm.
But
It's really cool. It really is cool. You know, I forgive it. I love it so much that it's worth every penny.
You get a commission on this thing if
No,
we buy them or something?
I didn't buy the $500 one, but I bought the smaller.
Do they have like a refer a friend program that you're taking part in?
I wish they would.
It's like, just make sure you use when you do buy it, guys. You really need to though. Use my Sportimus link.
Yeah. Well, before I do any of that, I have to film a fake Pepsi commercial. So yeah.
Wow, that'd be great.
$20.
I have to build up to it. Here you go.
Which one is this? This is Studio Sale. Just got a few pictures of it, but.
Hashtag not Unicron. Not my Unicron.
It's funny that they're shipping the heads separate.
It's like I don't even think Hasbro's going to get after them anymore. But I think
There's
they're just
no way they're shipping the heads separate. No way.
it's probably just going to be on a separate thing in the box.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I do kind of like that detail for the monitors, but
I mean, yeah, like a year and a half ago, this would have been like, wow, they're making that, but now it's
yeah. This is Hasbro. Yes. KFC.
Todd, they're still around.
They did improve the molds though, but yeah.
I thought all these little dudes were out, but
I got 2 of them on pre-order.
oh, you're not gonna do all of them.
Slowly.
You can do that scene, man.
Totally, yeah. I want them riding each other.
Randy Book says I'm
Hey.
buying that Prime. Anyone needs some Hot Toys? So, yo, yeah, I guess
which ones we talking about?
yeah.
Yeah.
Make your Hot Toys list with prices, Randy, and me and Rick will take a look at it.
Yep.
we can get you there.
Rick's sitting here like, hold up.
I'm like,
Oh, I don't know
think
if I'd be
Troop
able to.
Build-
I'm buying another TV tomorrow. Getting everything ready for whenever I get that PS5. Just everything running at 4K. Got my gaming chair pre-ordered. Just it says Mark 1 diecast 400 shipped.
I love these guys.
I got most of the Iron Mans. I don't have Igor.
I don't do the Iron Mans. I don't like Iron Man.
I could use an extra Death Trooper.
I
though.
like
my Krennic
the
is on
Superior Batman, also known as Iron Man.
Dude, he is not superior than Batman in any way.
He is. Because, like, if Batman's locked in a cave, oh well.
Batman
Like, if he
doesn't
gets-
get locked anywhere. Sorry.
If he gets locked out, if he gets locked out of his Bat cave, like, well, it was a good run. You know, so
I don't. You're not making sense to me.
Yeah, I don't understand.
because
this.
Tony Stark is a lot more efficient, like in the wilds. Like
He's not
he
as
can
cool
get
as you think
he can
he
get
really
locked
is.
out. He can
No.
get locked out. He can get locked
Bruce
out of his home.
Wayne,
He can get locked out of his
Knows
home.
martial
and
arts. Tony
No, he
Stark
knows martial
doesn't.
arts.
Yo, Bruce Wayne walks into the room, EMP blast. The fight is over because he knows all of the martial arts.
Yeah, and also Bruce Wayne, he has a Batman. He has a contingency plan for every person he goes against, even his own Justice League people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. It's
I
just
mean,
a dude
so
in
what
penny
we're-
loafers wearing lipstick been giving him problems
What-
for 60 years. I just
What
don't
we're
see
really, but what we're really saying, Dakota, is Bruce Wayne could beat Thanos. Is what I'm really saying.
it. You're so foolish. You're so foolish.
Some of these guys look a little weird. I don't
Yeah.
remember. I don't remember seeing this guy. He looks familiar. I guess that one does too. I don't remember seeing this. It's not like I just watched the cartoon movie yesterday or anything. But
Sport. How much are these a piece? Like if I wanted to
I
go
think
all in.
they're 119 or 104. I can't remember.
Wow.
for all of them,
For each of them, either 104 or 119. I can't remember exactly. I know I pre-ordered 2 of them. The yellow one, the middle, and the one on the far left is what I got.
I like the options there, you know.
okay.
And they make a Ratgar too. Is that right?
Yeah, and they improved them in these new ones.
So you're looking at $700.
Oh, Frank, he was on a Facebook page. He was like, which mode do you actually like out of these? Well, I can tell you right now, not that one.
Yeah, no.
God, that looks terrible.
Yeah, what happened here?
Like, what's going on with his shoulders?
So
His
they're
chest is like
um,
pushed in too much. The feet look like
So what? Zeta's just releasing their old stuff
this.
that they.
This looks like a third-party toy from like
Well, it is.
2014 or something.
It's Toy World. This is their.
They went the
Developed art.
Energon. He went keto with his Energon intake, evidently.
I think he went too far.
All right, well, let's see if there's a mode that looks.
Well,
I guess train's
mean-
okay.
train's not horrible. Dalton, how's that train?
Looks good. I mean, there's a couple of others out there that look better.
Yeah.
I mean, the only good thing about this one is the working coupling rods.
Okay, Cameron says I looked up the junkyards on TF Wiki, in the last week. The movie was their only appearance anywhere. They didn't get named until 2009.
Wow.
I guess, yeah, train modes, I guess that looks all right.
I think the shuttle mode looks the best.
Yeah, that looks pretty clean. Got that robot mode. That's the mode you're going to be putting it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not. This is when Zeta and Toy World were still working together.
Oh, Cameron says this Astro Train first came out in February of 2015, so I was a year off.
Close.
Yeah. It was the Toy World of Illustar.
Oh my god, look how much third-party figures have changed, man.
It should have stayed in 2015.
Why not update it? You know it's crap. I don't think I'm being mean here. I mean, it's dated, right?
Yeah, the robot mode is the weakest thing here.
Right.
I think Toy World had the alt modes down, and then what was it? DX9 had the robot mode down with their chicken.
DX9 failed them then. So
this is a big mistake because everyone's waiting for the Fans Toys Thomas. I don't think anyone's going to.
You sure they're not going to buy this over the Fans Toys?
I have a feeling they won't buy this over the Fans Toys.
I have a feeling this is going to be heavily discounted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it drops down to $30, hit me up.
Yeah, I get Cameron. Like he says, updating it would cost money. Yeah, but it costs money to produce this thing, and then if no one buys it, you just lost money.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a discount by Christmas kind of time. On that website where it'll be in the vintage section on that website.
Yeah, for like $30. Yeah.
Yes, $30.
Black Friday special. Yeah.
Dude, it's like 5 years. It's a 5-year-old mold. It's not even fit. It's like antique status on that website. Looking at some more Zeta. Okay, now this on the other hand.
Oh, Bumblebee movie Cliff Jumper?
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing that?
But it's not. Yeah, Earth mode.
I don't think he made it to Earth.
He didn't make it.
No,
right.
Sadly. He had a little accident along the way.
He had to split.
Look, it's a dream. Yeah. Man, they love to kill off Cliff Jumper. You're talking about that, and then Transformers Prime as well.
Yep. Yep. Poor
right
guy.
off the bat.
Yeah.
They need to do something where he's like the last survivor. It's like him and Prime dies.
Yeah.
He's,
Poor Cliff Jumper.
finally, I can be in something where like I actually live.
Poor fella.
It's either him or Jazz. I get it. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's hammer time.
Yeah, that looks pretty nice. McFarlane Toys. Is this a knockoff of anything? Because I know they do knock off people stuff sometimes.
Wouldn't surprise me. Are you sure? This looks a lot like that
Legend
Octane
scale
that we saw some years ago. Okay.
I ain't gonna remember that.
Yeah, I remember we made fun of it.
Was it the? Oh, I
think it was MP scale, but I mean, at this point, there's so
many
there was
companies
two
doing
of
some
them.
new things. Yeah.
It's just hard to keep track.
This is a little Legend scale guy. I need Hasbro to redo their
all their triple
Blitz, all of them except for Astro Train. Astro Train's fine, but and Springer's good. Springer and Astro Train are good.
Yeah.
Go redo the others,
especially Broadside.
Broadside, God, that thing is terrible.
I would buy a new Broadside. Like I've got the one they came out with in what was that, Titan's Return, just to have it like on the shelf. But
dude, I sold that thing. God, that jet mode, I'm like, man, they aren't even trying anymore.
Dude, so okay, like I had so much faith because they handled the IDW Springer so well that I was like, yeah, man, I'm not even gonna worry about picking up a Salter because, bro, Hasbro is just gonna blow that thing out of the water. Lo and behold, I got fooled. I got swindled. I got swashbuckled. I got bamboozled. Thank you.
Fan Toys again
was not acceptable. Wasn't acceptable.
This Astro Train looks pretty good. Like between this one and the Transportation Captain from a couple of years ago, I think those were the best two Astro Trains.
Well, this is also Legend scale. Does this train meet your standards, Mr. Conductor?
Dalton's on track in this one.
The train looks good, but the shuttle, no.
that's Dalton's new nickname, the Conductor.
The Conductor, yeah, I like that. Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, it feels like that dorsal fin should be bigger and slid back more, right?
Mm-hmm. The visible train wheels on the side. Just the shape of them.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how the G1 was.
Yeah.
Well, it's Legends, so I can kind of forgive it. But
yeah,
that looks
I just don't like the toy colors on it.
It's a Legend scale, and it's already better looking than that one we looked at just a while ago.
Yeah,
like regular size. So it's a nice head sculpt too.
Will they sell more than 25? Totally.
Probably. There's a lot of Legend scales collectors out there.
Oh, and Magic Square.
Mm-hmm.
Shattered Glass.
You gonna get this one, Dakota?
I'm gonna pass on it. I already got a Shattered Glass Cyclonus. I don't need a small one.
It's a little guy. It's gonna be his baby. Oh, that is ugly.
Yeah, it's not a good mold.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks more like the X9 one from a few years ago, or Unique Toys, whichever one.
At some point, like if I was designing some of these things, at some point, like I get to, well, here's where we're at with this, and be like, you know what? We just need to approach this a different way because we're not happy with this product. But it seems like a lot of them are just like, oh, it's good enough. We'll send it out.
No, this is not good enough.
I mean, do you feel that with some of the third parties, or like we were even talking about Hasbro with the broadside thing, to where they were like, can be a robot and there's an aircraft carrier. What about the airplane? Just bend its legs, crouch them up. It's like they're like, just send it out so we can say we did all 6 of them.
Just make it a brick with wings. Okay. Yeah, good. You got it. Nailed it.
They'll like that. Yeah.
They'll eat it up.
So it just seems like sometimes a lot of them just mill it in and be like, it's good enough. Like some people will buy it and it'll be done.
Yeah.
There you go, Rick.
DNA upgrades.
This is kind of cool.
I didn't get him yet. I mean, maybe I'll pick him up at some point.
You have to get him. He is awesome.
I know. I'm just trying to get out of the Studio series, except for, I'm going to get that cliff jumper from the Cybertron. But
so watch them reel you back in with the 86 line if that's true.
Yeah, I would. I'm just not getting all of them. Devastator took me out.
This is interesting, man. I saw this Shockwave at Walmart the other day when I went. And I almost picked it up. I was very tempted to get it, but I ultimately passed because I'd heard, he had a flaccid cannon, among other issues.
I don't believe you that you went to the toy section in Walmart, because me and Rick have asked you for Star Wars figures all the time, and you're like, yeah, I didn't see them. And then when I went to go visit, you had like 4 cases of the Star Wars figures.
That's the thing I did. I looked through,
and I was like, what is this? You're like, to be honest, I don't ever really go back here. I just order online. So
I can't remember what I had to go to Walmart for, but I was like, well, while I'm here, I might as well just I remember I had to buy like clear shower curtains so I could cut them up and put them up at work so people don't sneeze on us and give us the germs. And I was like, well, while I'm here, I'll go look at the toy section. There was like some Star Wars stuff, like most of the vintage collection stuff. I think was like the Empire Strikes Back, and then they had just some other random I just kind of thumbed through. I even thumbed through the Star Wars stuff. I was like, no, not interested, uninteresting, boring, and like they had the new Netflix stuff, and they had the new they had like just a handful of Transformers.
All right, getting into the action figure part, guys. I need to piece some figures out. So if you're interested, I will be selling this Deadpool. I will be selling this Deadpool. I have no idea who these two are. Rick?
I might hit you up on that pirate Deadpool, Josh.
On the bottom.
What?
Black
what is
Tom.
it? Yeah. So
Black Tom Cassidy.
where am I supposed to know him from?
He was in the
Usually with
animated cartoon.
Juggernaut. He's in the animated cartoon maybe once or twice at the moment.
Okay. And what about her?
He's also in the Hickman comic line, but he looks different currently. The X-Men book.
Yeah, he's
I have no idea who she is. None. And I'm assuming she's a Deadpool character because I don't read Deadpool.
All four of these, they are up for grabs. All I want is
So you're keeping
Maverick,
Thunderbird?
and I want these two, and
Warpath.
Warpath.
Is that
and,
Warpath?
And
Supposed to
Sunspot.
be. It's the shoulder pads that give it away.
Oh,
Okay, Black Tom Cassidy is a Deadpool tune. Okay, yeah, all four of these, they are up for sale.
Like I said, I may hit you up on that pirate Deadpool.
I
We'll
just
see where
want
things
the-
are
I
when they
want-
ship.
I want the
I'm
strong
getting
guy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want strong guy.
Me too. Because you got the other X-Force, the 90s kind of X-Force characters too. They've already done 3 of them.
I might do the blue Deadpool.
Oh yeah, the X-Men
Yeah.
costume. Yeah.
This wave kills me because there have been some really good waves, and this one really sucks because I want the build and I want 3 of the figures, pretty much like Josh, for the most part.
Is it the same figures? Like, dude, Maverick for sure want.
Yeah, he's in there.
What's the?
Yeah, I need him in the 2 X-Force. I need Sunspot and whoever the other one.
Yeah, see, I don't even know what the heck is going on here. This has got to be some
I know
Deadpool
the shark. The shark is Deadpool. I can't remember his name.
What,
Little
Shark
man shark
Dog?
fella.
King Shark.
No.
But I don't know who she is. I'm not familiar enough with her.
Yeah, I don't
Why
know
is
who that
Deadpool a pirate?
Dude, he's got all kinds of costumes.
Why not?
Because it's comedy.
Oh, that's right. What was I thinking? Okay.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
shenanigans.
Delirium, he says, I feel like every Deadpool wave is like this. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. It sucks that they put some good figures mixed into the waves.
Or like the Build-A-Figure is like can't miss, like Sarad. You know, like I had to get him and I sold like 3 or 4 Deadpool figures off the mic.
God.
I do want the Sunspot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want the Warpath too. Yeah, I only want 3 figures in the Build-A-Figure. It'd be nice if they could already tell us, like, all right, you're gonna get all the Build-A-Figures separate at some point. Then I would just buy the 3 figures and just be like, I'll just get the Build-A-Figure whenever.
But it's
You
like there's
know
no guarantee, and
you
that
know
sucks.
Strong Guy. You know Strong Guy's never going to be in a... He's not like Kingpin or Venom. Like, no one knows who Strong Guy... I mean, very little people know who Strong Guy is. I just can't see them... That's why I'm buying the set, is because I know they're never going to re-release him by himself.
Yeah, he's not like Juggernaut, Apocalypse, Colossus.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Venom. All right, yeah. So those 4 up for sale for me. So put your pre-orders in. All right, take a look at these Massive Universe Origin figures.
God.
Are these up for
Hey.
pre-sale anyway, or are they just Walmart exclusives? Who's
They're
got
going to
the-
start at Walmart for the fall, and then starting early 2021, it's going to be everywhere.
So these are going to be at
See-
Walmart. Let me tell you that this is not going to happen. This is going to be all beat up and stuff.
Yeah.
It's gonna be creased.
And also,
I don't
scalpers are going to get most of them.
Oh
But
yeah.
I'm
So
going
are
to be
these,
calling
like,
on
supposed
y'all.
to be
For
vintage
these, I'm going to
molds?
be. What?
No, they're not vintage molds. They're
No, they're
kind
all
of like
new.
vintage
They're new.
inspired.
Brand new.
Yeah, they got a lot
Yeah,
more
this one,
articulation.
y'all are going to see me asking y'all for these. And it's funny because at least 3 of us are buying these. So whoever sees them first is going to be like trying to find 3 sets probably.
Well,
You're gonna
don't
make
buy
us
them
all look
online.
like scalpers.
Don't buy them through Walmart's website. They're folding the cards in half.
Dude, that website, I'm not going to rant, but
Yeah.
good God. Yeah, and I
They're
want
trying
these
too hard
too.
to be Amazon. They're trying
Yeah.
too hard.
Hey,
Yeah.
to be
they're trying
Amazon.
to, because Amazon, dude, they'll throw your thing in a box and not even put like a little pad air thing in there. They're just
Nope.
whatever.
They'll throw it in a plastic bag and mail it to you. That's what I've gotten. It's
Yeah,
like,
the
what
little
happened,
tiny
you
bubble
know?
mailers. That's what happened to my Thundercracker when it got all smashed.
But I mean, at
up.
least like
Mhm.
Amazon's website, like at least it's easily
Yeah.
navigated.
Mhm.
Yes.
You know, you
Killer
find what
website.
you're looking for.
Uh,
But like with Walmart,
Walmart's
it's
the
just
worst. Is there a site worse than Walmart?
Target.
Target.
Target's
Any-
pretty
both
bad
probably
too.
on
Any
par.
of the sites where I have to go through and click a special section of the bar to be like, I only want to be looking for stuff that's from Walmart. You know, like
Exactly.
they're terrible
Yeah.
websites. Cameron says, "Don't you feel bad about lying to people saying that anything will actually be at Walmart?" Yeah, we're pretty terrible people.
And
Yeah, we're horrible.
the ironic part is Target and Walmart should have the best websites.
Yeah.
You think they would, huh? Yeah.
I guess I'm kind of in on these. You know, the only thing is, because I won't have room for it. If they come out with a Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull, I ain't gonna
They
have
won't.
anywhere to put that.
You're already going to have the ultimate ones, and they're going to seem even larger when you put these smaller figures. in.
Yeah.
I told my kid, because we both have a Grayskull. I told my kid, like, Santa hooked you up because they're not going to release one, and people are going to go want that other one, and by then it's going to be like what $2,000, $3,000 probably. I bet by this winter, if these are a hit,
Yeah.
that aftermarket on Grayskull and Snake Mountain's going to be coming out. People are going to be stealing those off of people's doorsteps. There's a He-Man, two He-Man
Don't
animated
say that.
series
Don't
coming
say
Yeah,
out.
please don't. Don't give anyone any ideas. Yeah. For $15 a piece for these figures, that's fair. That's easy buy for me.
I'm just excited that He-Man will be back at like a
Mhm.
kind of retail, sort of, and there's new fiction on the way. That's pretty awesome.
2 He-Man cartoons on
2 of them.
Netflix. Yeah.
And the cool thing about it is Kevin Smith's takes place right after the last episode of the original cartoon ended. So it's continuity. I mean, it's like,
Mhm.
that's pretty awesome. I'm sure it'll be better, but I like the fact that I know that world, and
Is
that's
he
the
gonna
world that
have
we're living in.
the PSA at the end?
No
I don't
PSAs.
know. I don't
He won't
know.
be doing that. But those days are gone.
Yeah, Dakota, Tila looking thick. You like
gonna-
Dakota?
He's gonna read that
I
comic.
think he gave us the Irish goodbye.
Oh, he just
Hey.
left.
He dropped off. Yeah.
She's OG, like 80s thick, too. She's
Yeah.
always been thick.
Oh, getting all 3 weapons and the belt. Nice.
Yeah, my kid's been asking for Trap John Scare Glow, and I'm like, hold up. Wait until, like, fallish.
Dude,
Wait
but
until, like, winter.
you know what?
Yeah.
Next show, we need to be like, so if this is kind of like wave 1, what characters we can narrow down? What do we want in wave 2? Or I don't know if they've announced it yet. But, yeah, I've got some like Web Store, Stinkor, Merman. What, like 2 of those the same mold, so you'd think they'd do it.
They're
But
coming out in the next waves.
Too bad. And Snout Spout, I want my Snout Spout. Mattel Jurassic Park figures. I know these must be popular with like kids because they were buying up all the little Jurassic Park toys, or Jurassic World, whatever they're calling it now.
I think
So
some of the adults are into it too.
Especially
Like these
Ned.
characters, like the Jeff Goldblum and this guy. And, I mean, it's cool that they're going back and doing them. Did they ever do them previously? Does anybody know?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's cool that they're doing them. This is, my wife's younger than I am, and Jurassic Park is her favorite movie. She loves Jurassic Park. She considers it. She's very 90s. This is her favorite. So she's got my kid watching it like all the time.
Just need to have Samuel L. Jackson's character with the computer and him on there going,
Yeah, right. Oh, this is my jam right here.
all right, dude. I tried to talk myself into buying some of these McFarlane DC figures today, and I still couldn't do it, man. But there is one on here that I'm like, yeah, I'll get that to go with the icons. That Doomsday.
This is from the Metal storyline, and they're doing a sequel to it. It's about to happen soon. But yeah, the new one's going to be called Death Metal, the new series. But basically, like, it's alternative universe Batmans, but all the Batmans are like iconic heroes and villains from that we know from our world, but twisted. But they all were Bruce Wayne. So
I will get that Doomsday, dude. That'll look nice on the icon shelf, I think. And because it's McFarlane, he's going to be big as crap.
He's going to be big, yeah. Like the two that were harder to find in the other way, the mechs or whatever.
Oh, I saw those today. Should I pick them up?
The Hellbat is good.
I like them. I mean, I had them displayed for a while.
The Unchained Armor and the Hellbat. Yeah,
I like them. Yeah.
Oh, the Batman that they said was a chase figure because he's in blue. One of my Walmarts, they had like 8 of them.
Oh,
I've seen people taking pictures where there's multiple ones on the pegs. Yeah.
It's supposed to be like 1 of 6. Like you get 5 of the black suit Batmans and then 1 of the blue. I'm like, I don't know how this happened, but like one of my Walmarts had 8 blue chase ones. I'm like,
this picking the Metal storyline is pretty smart for him because it's right up his. It's definitely like the darkest DC stories. It's from the last like year and a half. They're very darker than I've ever read, and this is perfect. Like, this character is like the Punisher, but he's Bruce Wayne. He's Batman, but he's also like the Punisher.
I would have liked him if he would have had some cape.
He's pretty good in the book. Yeah, I would say he's probably him and the Doomsday-ish one are the two that are going to sell real fast. Because in the book, this guy's he's kind of a badass. So
yeah, look at all those guns, man.
Yeah, this is perfect for McFarlane.
Even his guns have guns.
Yeah,
he's ready for the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Well, this one's like the cyborg version.
Oh, okay, I got you now.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure it out then. I guess I might like him more if I read that comic, but
get you a trade or something. I don't think you need to have like all of them, but if you just picked up like one, you'd probably enjoy it.
Dude, I'm definitely getting this Doomsday though. That sucker looks nice.
Yeah, he does.
You know what? Because he's doing the bigger ones. Like, hopefully he does like a really cool Bane as well. That like it just do some of the big characters like big play face, so I can put them with my icons. Because I think he'd be good at those.
They just finished a year-long story called City of Bane, so chances are like in the next year you'll probably see Bane.
Cool. Getting into some NECA stuff. NECA's gonna do another Marty McFly. I think I'm going to pass on this. And I think I'm going to cancel my Biff one too. I'm just going to do the 2 Martys, from 1 and 2. And maybe a third one if they come out with it.
Yeah, I feel like this one could have been replaced by like Mad Dog Tannen and been like a cool pose, you know.
Or Christopher
Cowboy
Lloyd, Doc.
Yeah, Doc.
Yeah, yeah. Some of the other standouts. This is a deep cut scene. I'm not really never
Yeah.
really cared for that scene.
So this one's an easy pass. Two fan page 101. What's up, man? So these were individually exclusives at GameStop. Now they're going to be 2-packs at Walmart. So
That's cool that they're making them available. Those sculpts are still amazing.
yeah, I bought them for the nephews for like Christmas last year.
Yeah.
Got
How
them
much
each
do
one.
they run?
Probably going to be 50, I would think. That's how much they usually do their 2-packs are like $45. Usually
Yeah.
$45.
$50.
What's the? Do they come with like the extra bandanas? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Some kind of like extra piece.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good figures.
Yep, I got all this. Dude, I missed out on all the Target pre-order 2-packs, man.
Oof.
And I didn't see them in store today, but I'm not gonna pay stupid money on eBay. Like they'll eventually get them in, you know, just like they did the Rocksteady and Bebop.
Especially for NECA.
Yeah. They're also doing these for Terminator 2, Sarah Connor, you know, the Ultimates that they did a while back for San Diego Comic Cons and the John Connor.
Oh,
So
yeah.
now you can get a 2-pack of them. That's another one where, like, I like the movie and all, but I don't feel like I need the figures.
Right.
I'm like a 6 out of 10. Like I'm like, man, that would interest me, but I'm already buying everything else.
Apparently, the
I
John
like them
Connor
all.
motorcycle that was a San Diego Comic Con, I believe, exclusive, like that goes for quite a bit of money now.
I bet. Yeah, I mean that's a good movie. I've got a few of the Hot Toys. Like I've just got like the T1000 and 2 of the Arnold, but I never got her, and they never made a. They can't do anything with that small buck to do John Connor. They wouldn't do it.
Just imagine them doing the T1000 with the tow truck.
Yeah.
And also some variants for Godzilla, apparently 2003 and 1989. So it's kind of bad photos, but
I remember seeing something about the green one, something to do with Biollante.
so those are just the first early images that we've gotten of those. So they're also going to be doing a King Kong. I don't know if he's iconic, but I don't think I need a King Kong figure standalone.
McFarlane did one. I have one out in the garage. McFarlane did one years ago. Movie Maniacs. He was in there.
You get another one. Enjoy the movie. Don't need the figures though.
Yeah, good movie. The one that McFarlane did had the had the girl too. I can't think of her name. Is it Faye Dunaway? I can't remember. Getting old. And the platform she was on.
That's funny. T fan page.
And here is Diamond Select Toys. It's going to be their San Diego Comic Con exclusive. So I guess we'll find more about that whenever they'll probably all the companies kind of come together and be like, all right, here's the reveals and here's exclusives. And then we'll just go in mad dash mode trying to pre-order this stuff.
Greetings programs.
But Diamond Select Toys, Tron figures.
So I remember seeing the Diamond Select Tron figures, and I thought they looked okay. But the problem is, I know their quality, and like I've got a few things from them, but their quality just isn't great.
Yeah, I think I've got 3 Marvels, and then I got the Ghostbusters one. So yeah, 6.
Their quality is kind of hit or miss.
And it's always like simple little stuff, like with the Ghostbusters. Like I remember when I bought some of them. Like it's like, okay, I want to put the beam into the gun. Well, they never drilled a hole in the gun so you could plug the beam. It was just like little stupid stuff like that.
Yep.
And the little accessories break pretty easily.
Yep.
So this is the Mezco 112 collection, Christopher Reeve.
Ooh, that's not too bad.
Cool that they're making that.
Yeah.
Looking good, Mr. Reeve.
Well, that face isn't too good, but I was gonna say like this face, that's not bad.
Yeah, you can tell who it is.
Yeah, this one's it's a little weird. You basically paint his face white and red lips, and man, that looked like the Joker. Paint his hair green. Again, if I could only get into these cloth things.
Yeah,
I guess it doesn't look too bad on this Superman though. This on this Superman, it kind of makes sense because that's the way it looked in the movie, you know.
Yeah, to a certain degree. Yeah. I still say every Mezco figure looks a little bit too short. Just looks just a little bit squat to me, and I don't know why. That's why when they did Hulk and Darkseid, they looked so good. I'm like, that's their brand. Short and chunky.
I've never seen the original Tron, but seen the latest one and thought it was pretty swanky. I like the new one. Also like Olivia Wilde in there too.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the Legacy movie. That's Tron Legacy is awesome.
Yeah.
And the animated series is pretty good too.
I haven't seen that one.
What was it called?
Yeah, I think it was called Uprising. I think.
I don't think I've watched that. SH Figure Arts. Tony Stark. Dakota saying this guy can beat up Bruce Wayne. He doesn't even know any martial arts.
I'm waiting for Mike to pop up in the comments. That Mike calculator ready to count.
Man, yeah, Mike needs this figure.
We should pitch in and buy one and give it to Mike. We'll get it autographed too.
With a Coca-Cola can.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my goodness.
I'm missing something.
All right, and then here's Mark III SH Figure Arts. Honestly, they could put Mark whatever on there, and I wouldn't be able to tell if they're aligned or not. They all look the same to me. So
I think I would get them if I got quizzed. Most of them, not all of them.
I would.
I like the newest armor from Endgame. Was it the Mark 50 or whatever? Or 86? I can't remember.
All right, and for Dakota, it is another Goku figure from SH Figure Arts. It's
DBZ fans are screaming right now.
little what are we gonna name? What kind of Goku guy do we want?
He looks like Robert Smith, the lead singer of the Cure Goku.
Cure Goku.
Because of his hair, or either Edward Scissorhands. He's got like
Little
all that black hair.
He's got a little ball. Aww.
Oh, and look, he like what did he do to his hair, man? Small child Goku. Yeah, see, I was looking at something because he was like a little
bowl cut Goku.
bowl cut Goku.
Oh God!
Send your hate mail to Rick.
This is something
He looks like a little spoiled brat Goku. Like
there we go.
like in this scene right here, it looks like he's like,
Bratty Goku.
"Mom, are my fish sticks ready?" You know.
I want to play kickball.
I didn't know kids got so excited over fish sticks.
Where are my Dragon Balls?
There it is. There's the actual name.
That's like my kid's starting to get older, so he'll like Eric will say, "Hey, you guys, I'm gonna order a pizza. Don't forget the cheese." Like he doesn't like any other kind of pizza but cheese. Starting to sound like a teenager, yelling from the other room.
MC Hammer Pants Goku.
Yeah, but this one is by Imaginarian. Or Imagination. Okay, Imagination. And this is the coveted 1/9 scale.
What is with these scales? Like,
so what is 1/9? What is that? 9 inches?
9 inches,
Yeah,
yeah.
The coveted 9-inch scale line.
Oh gosh, I gotta have that.
So you get
Regular and Super Saiyan.
you get your bleached haired Goku, and before he bleached his hair, Goku.
Seems like a big Guy Fieri fan.
Yeah. Oh crap! I X'd the wrong thing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think I know what it was. It was a Flash Gordon 1/6 scale, and there was only one picture of it, and he had his little chariot thing. All right. We were talking about Batman movies. This is the animated Batman Ninja or whatever. I forget what it was called. This is one I just could not make it through. You know, I love the DC animated movies.
That's the only one I haven't watched. Yeah, I heard you say that, and I'm like,
I could
looked at it. I'm
not
like, nope.
make it through. It is garbage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
The only positive is like Catwoman looks nice, but
Nice.
but Catwoman looks good and everything, except for whatever was it? Is it no, it's not Year One. It was Dark Knight, where Catwoman's like 300 pounds or something like that.
Oh,
Which one?
Dark Knight
I haven't
Returns.
seen that one.
Yeah.
You sure that was official? Was that official that you were watching?
Who did that one? Was it McFarlane?
You talk about, was it Frank Miller?
Frank Miller,
Like,
yeah.
Frank Miller, yeah. And Catwoman's like 300 pounds and smoking cigarettes and like,
So maybe it's like in her 70s.
yeah, like.
Yeah.
I'm like, you ruined Catwoman. It was like impossible to do, to ruin Catwoman.
They
But
found a
you
way.
found out how to do it. Frank Miller, I'll never watch another one of your shows.
She's a pampered cat.
No, I remember I was so this movie the story was ridiculous, and then when they go to like fight each other, then like Mr. Freeze and Joker, like all of them, they're like little castles or fortresses. They turn into like Immortal Engines, that movie. There's just like these cities that are driving on tank treads, attacking each other. I'm like, what is this? This is not Batman. So
When this turned into Gundam?
it was crazy. Dread Snake says the whole Japanese Batman deal just didn't work for the majority of people. Dropped it like lower humans horn. Okay, it's very specific. Yeah. So and the Joker looks stupid. So. Yeah. All right, here you go, Rick. Oh, you know what? My honorable mention, because we're gonna get well, it's not gonna be the sequel to Insomniac's Spider-Man series, but the Miles Morales. Like I'll pick that up as well, but it's gonna be done. It's a Spider-Man game done by Insomniac. Like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Like that. That's the best Spider-Man game. That might be the best superhero. Awesome. That might be the best superhero game. Yeah,
it's really good. So have they said it's not going to be like
it's
part of that continuity?
it's not the sequel to that Spider-Man. It's just kind of like its
It's his
own
character,
thing.
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
The original one.
So, but it's not
It's
Spider-Man.
the same engine
2.
though. It's the same company, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Insomniac. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
So
kind of
it's
like
gonna be
whenever
good.
Uncharted. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Whenever Uncharted, they were like, okay, this one's not Nathan Drake. This one's like the adventures of
Right,
whatever
right.
those two
Yeah.
girls' names was. Which
Yeah.
that game was so short, man. Hey, you guys, take it easy. Be safe. See you next time. All right, litter action figure expert. Yeah, we're just wrapping up on this guy right here. What do you think about that? Are you gonna pick this one up? Looks like he's got some cool features.
Nah. The only one I picked up is now the Marvel Legends. I have a few of the Gameverse ones, but the only one I picked up was Scarlet Spider, and I really like the Scarlet Spider Hot Toys figure.
Look at this, like, glowing. Like,
Yeah,
does it do that?
I think it comes with the thing like the Black Panther figure came with, that it's like the little mini black lights that are on a base. That's what Black Panther came with. And
cool.
when you light it up, you can see all of the stuff in it, the whatever.
Yeah, I guess
It's
if
the
I
same
read
thing.
it, it's luminous reflective patterns.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yep.
cool. You know, whenever you play the game and you get all those suits and stuff, and
Yeah.
you know, 'cause you'd go and you'd unlock like the powers of the suits, so you could use whatever one you wanted.
Yeah.
Dude, I messed with a few of the suits, but I originally I just kept on going back to the one that you start the game, or not the beginning, but you know the
advanced
main
suit.
one for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I'm like, dude, that one looks the coolest to me.
It's
so,
cool.
Yeah,
I
that
never
one
bought
goes
the Hot
right in
Toys
there.
version of that, but I should have. I mean, I know they've offered it twice.
I never
I
got
got
the
the
Marvel
Marvel
Legends.
Legends.
I'd see. I
Well,
missed out.
that's not too bad of a hit. Like 20 bucks, not so bad, but
Yeah, it's more though because you have to get it secondary market.
yeah, now it's probably on the aftermarket. It probably is a little bit more now too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool suit.
All right, let's close up. I gotta catch up on my Overwatch League games. Find out who won. Oh, and Father's Day tomorrow.
Ooh.
Is that
Wow.
right? So
Is
happy
it tomorrow or
Father's Day.
next?
Is it?
Hmm.
Oh, you know what?
I think it's next weekend.
Me and my dad we're going out tomorrow, so maybe he was gonna be out of town or something. So, but anyway, since we're not gonna see you next week, happy Father's Day to all you guys. All right, let's sign out. Let's go.
I'm Dalton. You can find me everywhere, Daltonians TFs, or on YouTube as Daltonian95.
I'm Rick. I'm on Instagram and Twitter as Shatrdglassjazz.
And I'm Sportimus. You can find me here on YouTube as Sportimus, Facebook as Sportimus Prime, Twitter as Sportimus Prime, and on Instagram as Sportimus_Prime.
And you can find me G1Xtron on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook page, the G1Xtron. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and talk to you in 2 weeks. Peace.